What's going on? A lot just happened. A lot just happened. Oh man.
Nigga look like he a sports.
The hell is going on with Gina over there, man?
Sports commentator.
Let me get the screen going.
Shout out to the OG squad. This is officially the OG squad because that nigga Sap be out of there.
Gina, like he's on first take.
You leave it in sometime.
Sometimes.
No, I don't like that.
Gina, again, you are sideways, young lady.
Damn. Well,
the Celtics pulled out that win.
Yeah, they hopped on them boys.
What did Tatum pull out?
He told me I was sideways with it.
Yeah, that nigga be go be crazy.
No. See what I'm saying, man?
No.
Bro, why isn't Tatum the number one person for the MVP race now? Why is it?
You know what it is, man.
It's not white, Gene. It's not white.
Come on,
you know what it is. You know what it is.
It's not even white. It's the stat pattern, right? Like Tatum's done. I mean, he's averaging 30 freaking points, but
oh my god,
Jokic's stat line just looks more impressive. You ain't hit the bet, or you didn't bet.
Gene, oh my god, I'm about to send it. I'm about to send it to your butt naked. This is some bull.
What are you sending, butt naked?
What is John?
He likes it. Right? He likes it.
Man, welcome to another episode of Tricksters Podcast.
You was about to say welcome to a naked episode of Tricksters Podcast.
No, I wasn't. Welcome to another episode of Tricksters Podcast, man. Happy to have you guys. I am just now.
Take it off.
I am just now getting back from a dinner that I had on the business side. But regardless, man, we are okay, John. All right. I want the people to know why I have a suit on. And also, we recorded a very short.
He was touching his nipples.
We had a very short recording of an episode last week with just me and John, and it was only us because I forgot to send the link to the crew.
You're the donkey of the week.
And I was drinking at that point. So, yeah, with that said, I'm sorry.
That would have been a mud episode anyway, because I was out of here.
Well, me and John were both sleepy. I had been drinking. It just we love the fans that we have, and we really appreciate y'all liking, subscribing, whatever you need to do. I don't know what Gina's got going on or DeMarcus, but point is, man, I didn't want to put a trash episode out and you guys be upset with us. We want to put out quality. So welcome back to Tricksters Podcast. We will be a little more consistent. As always, we bring our natural humor and everything into these episodes, but we will be talking a little bit more about sports as we are approaching the NBA offseason, playoffs, not offseason, the NBA playoffs, as well as the offseason for the NFL, which includes the combine starting this Saturday.
Tomorrow. Starts tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I thought it started Saturday.
Nope. Starts tomorrow.
Dumbass.
So we are recording on March 1st. The combine starts on March 2nd. I love you guys. I wouldn't say those words about y'all. But anyway, that is the perfect segue into our very first topic. So I don't know. This episode should air either Thursday or Friday, so March 2nd or 3rd. And right now we are covering Jalen Carter. And this is a very interesting guy, right? So if you'll read that did not show my screen. Are we looking at my screen? Can you guys see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
So here we are. The headline is Jalen Carter, top NFL draft prospect, which he was. And will not be anymore, was charged with racing in a fatal car crash. So a couple of different headlines came out, but the key word to me here is fatal. So to read a little bit of it, former Georgia star Jalen Carter, one of the top prospects in next month's NFL draft, has been charged with reckless driving and racing in connection with a crash that killed a teammate and a recruiting staff member. And he fled the scene. So I'll read a little bit more. The Athens, Clarke County, Georgia Police Department has issued an arrest warrant obtained Wednesday by the Associated Press, which alleges Carter was racing his 2021 Jeep Trackhawk, which is a pretty rad Jeep, against the 2021 Ford Expedition driven by the recruiting staffer, Jesus Christ, 24-year-old Chandler LaCroix, which led to a January 15th wreck. So this is technically new news to us, but it happened weeks ago. So apparently, according to this article, the wreck happened on the 15th, and we're just getting wind of it. I don't know how deep into this article I need to get for you guys, but the topic I wanted to bring up, let me stop sharing my screen here, is just how little brain cells some of these guys have. So I'm sure they've done a good job. Obviously, if this happened 3 weeks for January 15th, like 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago,
still drunk.
Say again?
You're still drunk. You are still drunk.
I'm very drunk. 6 weeks ago, they did a good job of covering this up as long as they needed. I don't know how it got out. But, bro, I'm a top NFL draft prospect. I've literally thought about this all day. I get in a crash. It's clearly illegal. Bro, if you fled the scene, that means there were people on the scene. Okay? There was somebody alive, or there were the cop, police department on the scene. In that moment, like, adrenaline is kicking in.
Is that what that really means?
Yes. Like
that a cop was
so somebody has to be there to flee the scene?
Somebody gotta be there.
Yeah, you can't flee a scene that nobody's at.
I mean, you
so
can.
If nobody's there, what do they call that?
No, that's
if you're fleeing the scene, if a person is dead, but it's just that person that's dead, you're fleeing the scene, but they can't prove that you fled. Does that make sense?
So you mean, was it traffic cameras that caught him, or was it somebody that was an eyewitness?
Regardless, somebody saw him. Does that make sense? I'm
not going to go too deep into the article. You. Here we go. If a tree falls in the middle of a forest.
We're not doing that.
Oh,
somebody saw him. I mean, if you read the article, they literally identified his vehicle exactly. A 2021 Jeep Trackhawk.
Prove it.
So either somebody was there to see or notice that it was him, and there were witnesses, or they got street cameras. So regardless,
we're spending too much time on this. It's just a bunch of useless information. We should just get to the brass tacks.
My nigga, it's been 30 seconds.
It's been too long. We're getting too deep.
So
car wreck, folks died. What else?
God bless his wife.
So here's John, right, who hates everything about Georgia.
Not true.
Okay. He hates everything about Georgia. He hates dumb athletes. Kayvon Thibodeau, if you've been a fan of the podcast over the last year,
we're fuck Kayvon Thibodeau.
See what I mean?
Right.
See what I mean?
Bro, I'm right though. Like he's proved himself to be a dumbass after I called him a dumbass on the pod. You were like, oh, he's just young. He's still just dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Asking Hall of Fame players.
But you're also a huge fan of Reuben Foster and Rolando McClain. The only difference, because they have the same amount of brain cells as the guys we just mentioned. The only difference is they played for a school you like.
They're just criminals. They're not stupid. Like they don't open their mouth and say stupid things. They're just criminals.
They're just criminals?
You don't think a criminal is
okay. You can be a criminal if you want to, but just don't open your mouth and try to sound smart when you're stupid. I mean, he's literally asking Hall of Fame players, like, I don't know who you are, bro.
I have a feeling we're moving the field goal post here. But
yeah, bro, Georgia is one of the few teams in the college landscape that I respect. But yeah.
okay, so since we spent too much time on this topic, where should we go, brother? Let's talk about what have you got going?
Talk about it yet.
This nigga is apparently just over it. I don't even know why.
I'm not over it. We're just getting into like what he was driving and what fleeing the scene means. It's everyone's drunk on this call but me. So I feel like I'm the only person that can like see.
Oh no, I'm 100% sober.
This my first 2 sips right here.
No, y'all all drunk except me. I'm the only one.
Let me show you what drunk is.
The only reason I was mentioning how fleeing the scene is to get down to the question. You know, we've all done some things in life, and John, me and you have done some things that required us fleeing some scenes.
Me?
Just told on yourself?
He told
We've never
himself.
killed anybody, but we've angered.
We're gonna edit this out.
So here's the story.
We're never getting back on topic. Go ahead.
We were like 14, 15 years old. And we were walking from school. We were walking home from school, bro. And we learned how to throw up gang signs, specifically for the Crips. There was this white lady in this Impala, bro. It's like this greenish, bluish Impala. And we decided to throw up our set because
Our set we were definitely involved with.
Not to any degree. And she's a white lady, like probably in her early 30s, John, picking up her kid. And
I don't know what she looked like. I didn't have time to look at her. I was too busy running.
Did we misjudge this one? We thought we were in the same place. When I tell you, I threw up the Crip joint. I ain't gonna do it on this podcast because I love life now. I've changed. I'm reformed. I thank God for Jesus.
And you like
we repped hard. Like we might as well have sea-walked in front of her car. And we thought it was just a joke. We're 14, 15. Let's continue walking home. Bro, when I say the tires skid, and in 3 seconds, she stopped her car completely from driving, put it in park, and popped her trunk. When I tell you that trunk opening is the last thing I saw. The last thing I saw. And our responsibility at the time was to pick both of our brothers up from middle and elementary school. The boys found their way home that day. You understand me? We got up out of there. So that's a different fleeing.
For Eugene, Gene took off so hard. We had those little langers with our ID badges on them that clip. But he took off so hard, his ID badge like snapped. And my little brother like was like, oh, he dropped his ID badge. Like, there ain't no time to worry about that. He's over there with his book bag on, running behind us like, you dropped your ID badge. Motherfucker, we don't care nothing about the ID badge right now.
Hey, bro, catch this dust, fam, because I'm gone. I've seen boys in the hood. All right. I seen what happened to Ricky.
Ricky.
You pop the trunk, you don't pop the trunk for a pistol, dog. You pop it for that big boy.
We just zigzagging down the street.
You pop it for that buckshot. You understand me?
Bro, I didn't see the trunk pop.
You said that buckshot.
What?
I heard the tires squeal, and at that point, I was like, "Oh, it's time to get on to the house."
This white lady, I've never seen her again. I don't know who her kid is, but I promise you, she did not grow up like the average white person. She knew about it.
He said, "These niggas, they trying me right now."
Yeah, and if she said it, the N-word, I wouldn't have said a word.
She probably did say that. She probably did say the N-word.
So we will be talking a little bit more about the draft, but Jalen Carter plays a huge role in these mock drafts and everything and projections going forward. I don't know. I mean, I read a piece of the article. I don't know the full story, but the fact that it happened that long ago is kind of weird. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Clearly, John doesn't. So, my dear, Regina,
Yeah.
what topics do you bring to the pod today?
I bring absolutely nothing related to
That's
sports.
awesome.
Today,
Oh.
today we say goodbye to Black History Month and
Yes.
hello to Women's History Month.
Damn,
Hold
I
on,
was
man.
frying pan into the fire. Fuck.
Bro, why all that marching we did and a nigga can't get march for Black History? Like,
It belongs to women's.
of course, y'all get a long month.
Gene, what you just say?
Long.
It belongs to the women's.
I'd rather be Black History Month, honestly.
Well, you know,
Oh my God.
honestly, a couple of things.
I don't know if
women
that's a
marched-
compliment or insult to us.
I feel that the women marched first, even though, you know, the Black women's was in the
Where
back.
y'all march,
The
bro?
women's did. Oh, you heard of the suffrage movement?
Women fumbled
No.
the bag, though. Women really fumbled
Women's
the bag.
rights.
Y'all just had to sit at home like and chill. And
So-
you're like, nah.
Civil rights was well before women's rights. It's just until
No, it wasn't.
okay. I'm crazy. Women's
Suffrage,
rights.
1920. Might have been even before that. It was in the early 19th
Okay,
century.
civil rights officially formed in the 50s and 60s. It was always an issue. Like y'all try to one up a nigga so bad. This is exactly why Eve ate the apple, fam. Because y'all just always gotta do
How
more.
did civil rights turn into the men's thing?
Nah, bro. Civil rights been here since slavery started. You get me? Y'all just got here today. Civil rights didn't officially like get organized around that time. Same with, in my opinion, the women's rights movement. It attached itself to the civil rights movement. The same way that the LGBTQ, the QRSTUV movement is attaching itself to like what happened with George Floyd was
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, like Black Lives Matter was around years before George Floyd. I get it. But that was the tipping of the, you know.
The thing is, the LGBT, them, they started the Black Lives Matter, though.
Is that what?
Like the people that are of that community, they started the Black Lives Matter or whatever. So it's like, yeah, I forgot the article. I'm gonna try to find it and I'll put it in the group if I can find it again. But
yeah, I'll need some validation there.
So it's a whole thing about that.
Well, you know, that time
women
of the month that just started, lots of celebrities are talking about it. You think Chris Brown will take a hit on the subject?
All right, John, what you say?
She wants to bring up Women's History Month. I was wondering where she was going with it.
I got one more. I got one more.
The topic I don't want to talk about is Women's History Month.
Well, during the first day, today is the first day of it.
So educate us. How did women start? Educate us.
How did women start?
Gene, what is wrong with
you? In the beginning.
We are getting nowhere right now.
And the sad thing is, I'm enjoying this so much right now, and I'm gonna probably look at the video tomorrow.
Like so mad.
We can't put this.
What's wrong with you, Gene? Come on, Gene. Let's get it together. What you got, Gene? Come on.
I really have nobody for you because I didn't think you guys were in for a history lesson, namely John. I didn't want to bore him today. However, I did want to put out that a couple of years ago, Burger King did tweet in support of Women's History Month that women belong in the kitchen.
On earth.
Yep.
Wait, whoa. Burger King said what?
Women belong in the kitchen. Let me give the exact quote real quick. And it is, yes, women belong in the kitchen.
Burger King said that on purpose.
That was on International Women's Day, which
You know, imagine that's like the king, like with a big head on.
Yo,
wagging his finger.
I don't want to believe that.
Well, look it up.
Burger King sucks ass anyway. I had Burger
It
King
does.
quite the time.
Yeah.
Shouts out to our top 5 and
They do
bottom
nothing
5
good.
fast food restaurants.
Me and John did the top 5. Actually, DeMarcus was part of that too. The top 5 fast food restaurants.
Oh yeah, that was a good episode.
It was a very good episode.
I don't think anybody had Burger King in the top 5 because Burger King's trash.
I think I had Burger King in mind.
We had Burger King in our bottom 5. We did a bottom 5 episode and then we did a top 5 episode.
It was on top 1 episode, then we all was on the bottom.
We're talking about tops and bottoms here. This is going nowhere. Y'all are drunk as hell.
I'm fine.
I'm actually okay. I just
can't you see I'm straight? Oh, can't you see I'm clean? That's the Temptations.
There you go on the suit.
You're gonna have to edit the shit out of this. I just want you to know.
Well, though.
So that topic, it was supposed to bring light to the fact that it's. So y'all got a whole month? Not like
yes,
that.
it's actually no. Well,
I don't mean to say it like that.
You did, but it is an entire month.
So
if women got the 31 months and black folks got February,
honestly,
that's fucked up.
Listen, man. How can we help? As men, we're male men on the call. How can we help this month? What do we need to do?
Number one, you can educate.
You are Women's Month. Tell us.
I am Women's Month. Oh God, representing all women's. Number one, you can spend your coin.
We do that anyway.
Supporting women-owned business, women and minority-owned businesses.
What if the business isn't good?
I know women-owned business got shit for me.
All right. Oh, and for 2, you can educate yourself.
I'm not doing that. I'm as smart as I need to be.
You can educate yourself, watch a few documentaries. If you don't have time for a full documentary, I have top 10 TED Talks by women.
I watched Woman King.
That actually was really good. It's not, completely factual, but
that was a fantastic movie, by the way.
It was a fantastic
I really liked it. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but
that movie was incredible, and I did. It was like 4 times in the movie that I had to make myself not cry. I was like, "Hey, bro, chill out." Yeah.
Do you think that was a women's movie or a Black History movie?
Shout out to Koji, man.
I think it was a mixture of both, but it was more so.
Bro, the TED Talks be about an hour, don't it?
No, TED Talks be about 16 minutes, no more than 20.
Sometimes 20. Yeah.
I ain't listening to any girl over 5 minutes unless I'm fucking.
Well,
oh my God.
John, what's in that sweet tea, man? You fooling us. John got something in that sweet tea, bro.
Can't no woman enrich my life other than my wife. So what she got for me?
I will have to delete this episode. Oh my God.
No, but so how long have y'all had?
See, y'all done got me like
so
upset.
In 1980
women got a 31 month, bro. It's pissing me off.
Well, I mean, probably for good reason.
No.
I mean, y'all are
you can't justify black folks getting a 28 months and women getting a 31 month. You can't justify that.
But there are Black women.
But there are also other women.
No, we're not combining the two. I feel like black folks is for 31 months more than women.
So is Women's Month just for white women?
No, it's for all women.
No, it's for all women, but it's more than one.
I think black folks deserve the longer month than women.
Because that includes women too. That's what he's saying.
I feel like as a white race, we kind of owe black folks to give them a longer month.
You know something? I'm not even gonna lie. I saw this post where it was a guy. He walks outside with a sign and says, "It's Black History Month. Pay me my reparations," and shows it to white people, and they give him money.
I sent you that video.
That's what that was. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And the one guy gives him $20, and he gives him the N-word pass, which he immediately uses.
Do you think you would do that?
Do I think I would give money for reparations?
Yes.
If I saw someone on the road with a sign asking for reparations, I would definitely give them money. Just because.
How much though?
Like
how much money?
Honestly, I don't have cash on me at all. I have change in my cup holder. I got like $5 worth of quarters.
Say they pass a law where like 10% of every white person's check has to be donated.
Oh my God! Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there.
What if they pass?
The person who
stop right there.
A person like me who thrives on seeing white people sad, I would love it. I would let them take 15% of my shit just to keep the shit going.
Take an extra 5 off the top,
bro. to see my more racist counterparts get money taken from them just to give back to black folks. Oh, it'd be. Let
me tell you something. If anybody
American tax.
Anybody if
go to
anybody,
a coal mine on payday, oh my God, there'd be crosses burning in the parking lot. Oh, they'd be so upset. Oh my, they'd be so mad.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. That's how you start a war.
Yeah.
A civil war.
Oh yeah, we gonna get burnt to the ground.
100%. Speaking of burnt to the ground, I have a pick your poison question for you guys. Would you rather
lose? We got a would you rather again.
Would you rather lose every fight and argument, or get robbed every time you're stuck in traffic? And you in Atlanta, Marcus. Gina, you too. Y'all getting robbed every day.
Every day.
Hold on, ain't you in Birmingham?
We ain't that bad. We get y'all getting robbed.
Nah, yeah, we do get
twice a day.
A car gets.
Who did you come back?
Every parking deck is at least one car that gets broken into.
Marcus would be in debt like the first day. They have to give Marcus like a big ass raise just to keep him from going negative in his bank account.
You're getting robbed, young man.
Every day.
You said lose every fight or argument?
Every fight or argument, meaning physical fights, arguments, verbal arguments, fights.
I feel like I don't get
every one of them.
I feel like I experience traffic more than I experience arguments.
I feel like I experience arguments more than I experience.
In Atlanta?
Cut that part out. His girl.
That's a whole nother conversation, bro.
I'm gonna take the traffic. I'm gonna take the traffic for $100.
Man, listen.
They're gonna take that $100 right from you. They're gonna take that shit straight out your pocket.
Rob me.
I'm kind of with you. Rob me. I'm gonna turn into a bully.
Rob me right now.
Yep.
Whatever you need.
Rob, take it. Take
it. Is it like
attempted?
Is it attempted robbery? Like, can you
No, you
pull that gun to the, okay, so is it gun to the head?
Can you pull that blicky up?
Is it strip?
Regardless. Y'all not understanding. Regardless, you're getting robbed. It's gonna happen. You can fight it. You can have your pants pulled down, whatever.
Why would my pants be pulled down?
Motherfucker get butt robbed?
I ain't got no money. You got something?
In Atlanta, there's always something to rob. There's always something to be robbed in Atlanta.
All
You
right.
got something is wild.
All right.
Yo,
We're gonna leave Atlanta alone.
think about losing every fight and how annoying that is.
Listen,
Every
I
fight,
lose every fight anyway.
technically,
As a man.
I don't, but I get what you're saying. I don't know, man.
Let me make it okay. Look, I gotta make it funny. I was about to get serious. Nah, for real though. Nah,
You got
but-
sad? Are you okay?
It's sad. I'm about to take it. Let me take this to the guy.
Well, while he's doing, oh,
Okay.
what kind of arguments? What?
This is safe space, Marcus. You all right?
You
good?
okay?
I'm cool.
You all right?
This needs a win.
Hold on, wait.
Hey, man.
All right, we good. Hey, edit that out for somebody to think I did that for real.
We live, baby. Nah, man. Wow. Do you want to talk about? Wow.
Nigga, eyes
You
get
is
big.
smart. You is kind.
Okay.
You is important.
Well, I think if I one thing I hate worse than losing a fight is getting robbed. So I choose to lose.
It's happened to you a couple times, actually.
You been robbed?
I mean, not me on the streets been robbed. Like personally had to run my pockets, but the house I've been stolen from, my apartment I've been stolen
Oh yeah,
from.
I remember.
And that is the worst feeling ever, bro.
having something you just cherish taken from you, and you can't stop it from happening. Man, that's
What's
just
y'all worst robbery story? Except John, because he's white.
I am white.
Mine was college, man.
It's March 1st. I can be proud of it again.
Yeah, okay. He had to diminish himself for a moment.
I had to just keep my hood up had to keep that shit on the fucking hush for 28 days.
Nah, mine was definitely college. Me and my brother worked at Hibbett Sports. And people watched us long enough to find out our patterns. And when we both went to work, we had worked at different stores, but we had similar hours. And they waited for us both to go to work, and they completely cleaned us out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was coming home to that with no cops called, no neighbors said a word. Like they broke glass, they broke in our door. People around us knew this was happening. This was a tight apartment complex in the hood, granted. So that lets you know that people were in on it, like that knew these guys who were robbing us.
They knock on the door of the neighbor. Hey man, we're about to run off in here. You want something out of here? You just can't tell.
I mean, it wasn't even
Imagine
that.
everybody
they probably knew
did.
these guys did this to newcomers to the neighborhood because we just needed that apartment for the summer. So we did a short-term lease, and everybody was watching us long enough to just like, again, we came back to the apartment well after our shift. It had been hours. Our doors wide open. Stuff was all over the place. Furniture's flipped. Like it literally, you can drive by the apartment and know that it was a robbery. And nobody said a word. We had to call the cops ourselves, all that. Like, that was the worst feeling. It just kind of lets you know how screwed up this world is. So I definitely
what part did you say? Yeah.
Yeah. This was Montgomery, by the way. Montgomery, Alabama.
Zigump.
It get dirty down there, bro.
It smells. You know when you just got in Montgomery, you smell it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're moving in, and like as you're taking stuff in, like, oh yeah, that's
Let me
nice.
help you, man. I'm gonna help you out.
That's a nice TV there. Wish I had.
You can legit smell it coming down the road. It changes.
That's so serious. Like I think after what exit is that? Exit 9,
like,
I think.
It started with an E, like
Exit 9 is a good exit. That's the.
I'm saying that's
No,
when you smell it. I think you start smelling it after exit 9.
He's talking about coming from our way.
Speaking of smells, New Orleans is the worst smelling city I've ever been in.
That's why.
The worst smell is when the people of New Orleans talk to you.
Whoa,
bro! New Orleans is god awful. LA smells bad. I've never been to New York. I heard it smells awful up there. Atlanta is certain spots where it's like, Jesus Christ, what y'all got going on? But for the most part, downtown, midtown is good areas in Atlanta. You don't really.
Correct. Nah, New York smells like piss and Indian food.
Yes.
Yep.
So we have a really nice Indian restaurant right around here. It smells really good though.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I got robbed on Thanksgiving.
Whoa.
Family? Tell us about it.
Well, family. It was me and my aunt when I was living with my aunt and my uncle. So we had came back from my grandma's crib, and I was the first one to come in the house. And I just looked around, I was like, something ain't right. Mm-hmm. The TV was off the wall, but they couldn't take it because it was mounted onto the wall. The couches was flipped up. Why the fuck would you flip over a couch anyway? A living room couch. I went upstairs, their room, all their drawers was open and everything. Mm-hmm. I get to my room. My room was fine.
Untouched.
But that's when I had the Jordans. I had like some Jordans in the closet and everything. I had my PlayStation in there. Not touched at all. So whole time I come downstairs, they just looking at me. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Y'all shit.
You set them up, Marcus? You set them up?
They was really looking at me like they wanted to disown me. I was like, I have nothing to do with this. But,
it's an inside job?
You said what?
You left a key under the mat? It's an inside job?
Yeah.
I didn't have a key.
Hey man, just that room right there. Don't touch that room. But everything else, y'all go crazy.
My mattress was flipped. That's the only thing.
Pretty. Make it look good. Just make it look good.
Yeah, they left everything.
Yeah.
Intact.
Honestly, I don't think you stayed with them much longer after that.
I did. I stayed for about 4 or 5 years, here and there. I was on and off. Jen, you're muted.
I feel like folks flip mattresses and couches when they rob folks.
My daughter's crying, bro.
Just so like they know, like I've been robbed. Like, hey man, you forgot to flip the couch. How will they know that they got robbed unless you flip the couch?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I just don't understand.
It's like the wet bandits from Home Alone.
What you gonna find under a couch? Like some extra lint and maybe a few quarters or something like that. Like I didn't understand
keep cash under their couches, and it's weird.
Who keeps cash under the couch?
I'm just saying it
happens. I've been robbed twice in my life. First time actually when we was kids, all of us got robbed. We went to school, our bikes were there. We came back, they were not.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah. Bikes.
Took them right off the
activity.
Gone.
Crackhead activity. Only crackheads steal bikes, dog.
Yeah.
How much I could buy? $10? That's enough for a rock.
That's enough for a rock.
I feel like they sing after they steal a bike, though. Like they be pedaling. Yeah.
Where you see a crackhead going down the street and like a bike with like the white basket on the front, like
it's always got to be something in their mouth, bike. Though. It's always something in their mouth.
It's never teeth. There's never teeth in their mouth, but there's something in their mouth.
It's something in their mouth every time. They chew it on something.
Why do so many crackheads wear white beaters, man? Anyway,
what they go ahead.
No, I
guess you get hot and you get high.
They always got a lazy ass collar on. Always.
That's true.
From the white beater.
That's it.
That's from the scratching.
Because another crackhead done grabbed them by it and they were fighting.
That's my robbed, Gina?
The second time I got robbed. Second time I got robbed, I was in middle school, and this how my friends was trash. Sitting on the bleachers, went to the bathroom. I left my purse. I came back. I could not find that bitch. It was behind the bleachers, empty.
I remember you telling me about this.
Yep, never carried cash again. This is how I knew my friends were trash.
They came up on you, and you still invited one of your trash friends to be in the wedding, by the way.
No.
Oh goodness, this is live.
This is live.
It's my bad.
This is live.
If you're watching, you know who you are. I don't like her. I'll say it.
Okay.
I said it.
Okay.
Hey, but if Gene don't like him, I don't like him. It's on site. Where
Bro,
they at?
John, come to the wedding and let's get arrested, bro.
Gene, point him out.
Well, at
We
this
gonna
point,
roast the
they may
shit
not
out
come
of
to the
her
wedding
ass.
at all.
We'll hit
Bro,
that bitch.
John, you can step on this person in a regular walking motion.
Bro, I'll pedigree a bitch at the wedding on the dance floor.
I would double pedigree. Bro, I don't know why. This is besides the podcast. I don't know why my sister is obsessed with people that. Anyway.
Oh, yep.
Here
I was
we
about
go.
to say this is gonna get edited out.
Oh,
He's
shit.
about.
Not only edited, it don't need to be said amongst
He was
y'all.
about to
between-
go downtown.
That's
It
between
is
me and my
live.
lady. I'm sorry.
Gina's
John.
like a
It
beacon,
is live.
for mud folks.
Your brother
Mud folks.
cares. Your brother cares a
Low-key,
lot
I
about
kind of am. I attract a lot of mud
it. It
people.
does not. It just.
Oh my
Mud
god.
folks.
I just
We done
want.
touched something we weren't
I
supposed to.
I just want so much better for you, and you've done that in a
Yeah.
lot of ways.
Yeah. It's just
But-
this area.
That's a whole nother topic. We need to formalize like that topic one day. I think that could be beneficial.
I don't
Not on just her, but just
We could talk about friends.
right friendships, relationships, things that hurt us that we let linger too long.
Yeah.
Marcus,
yeah.
I'm not saying this about me and my sister. So I don't want you to feel awkward that we're talking.
No.
But
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying we gonna do that. I can bring a lot to the table on that.
Okay.
I didn't want you to feel awkward about us. I'm saying I feel like everybody has some type of experience with that, where we've had friends or family or relationships that it just wasn't right, and for some reason like we can't.
Just let it go. Let it carry on.
Bro, like that's a whole other thing.
Like why, man? Gene, don't.
Bro,
you
I'm
sure
sorry.
you want to make this topic?
No, not now. This conversation is going. We have been everywhere, and it's completely my fault. However, I've had the most fun in many, many episodes on this episode. So I mean,
Because I swear you threw me off. You was like, we're gonna talk about this, and this. I'm like, okay, cool.
my bad. We didn't get to any of that because Jonathan
Nope.
just got pissed off at Jalen Carter. We pivoted away from that completely. But my pick, my poison. I'm definitely choosing losing arguments. What say y'all?
I don't get in
Wow.
arguments enough to care. Like,
I'm not getting robbed, fam.
I mean, me neither. Because I got a friend.
So what I'm gonna say, I'm just not gonna carry anything. I cannot do the argument thing. I can't do it.
So
You carrying something.
if they rob you, Rush Hour 2 style. You
Ooh,
run around with that
caveat.
newspaper.
Boom, DeMarcus. If we choose to get robbed everywhere, but we win every fight, we don't get robbed.
That's
Boom.
not a loophole at all.
That's
Loophole.
definitely a loophole.
Boom.
Because a gunshot is not a fight. That is.
Well, if you
What
have
if he
one,
missed? If he
who
missed,
draws the fastest?
It's not a fight.
it's a fight. It's a gun. It's a gunfight.
Listen, you either get robbed in traffic
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
or you lose every fight. Now,
What are you gonna do, right?
my loophole is don't get in fights. Just don't.
That's my thing. I
How
just don't get
the
in.
fuck is that gonna happen?
And then you turn into everybody.
Depends on who you with, brother.
How is that?
Do you? How many
Yeah.
fights have I gotten into
Do you want to lose every
in the
argument
last
at work?
in the last 10 years?
Do you want to
in
lose
the last 5
every
years?
argument at work?
There aren't arguments at work.
Where do you work at? Like, who argues at work?
I negotiate for a living, so I kind of have to win my arguments.
I'm in sales, so I get in a mini argument.
Hey, bro, guess what? Fuck sales, all right?
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
You
I'm
said,
stay home.
mhm.
I'm a stay-home dad now, so
If this has
Oh,
been
yeah.
another episode of Tricksters Podcast, please like and subscribe. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for sticking with us through this crazy episode. We all
Jane
miss
likes
each other,
men.
so we get back to that energy.
Booty.
We'll see y'all next week, man. Peace. I have.